bullseye.
Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about
the Alrighty. Starting in 3, 2, 1. What's up YouTube, it's Zyph here, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Skyblock. In today's episode, as you can see going on behind me, I'm not going to be doing that in today's episode, in case you're wondering. But in today's episode, here, wait. Before I get into actual what we're doing in this episode, let me explain what's behind me, because that's a little bit distracting. They're kind of going to town with that snowman. So, if you look in the comments of episode 35, you'll see a bunch of, back and forth conversation between me and Bobo in the comments, and that basically explains it right there. So P weather clear and P time day. So since the last episode, I have gotten a little bit more dirt, and a little bit. I added the enchantment table, done all that good stuff. The cactus farm is now working. It's actually a thing. I have this big freaking massive thing that took forever to do down here, and that's that here. If I do /isinfo, you'll see that my island is like over 400 levels because there's almost 5,000 stone bricks placed here, because I have more levels in stone bricks now than I do in snow blocks just from placing all of that stuff for the cactus farm. So then I can start adding this. And so the cactus farm's operational, but I don't have a hopper yet. So I have my second account down there just collecting cactus for now until I get a hopper, which is 10,000, and I only have 3,500. So yeah, that's how that goes. But they're still in there with that snowman. But anyway, here, let me put a little bit of stuff in here so I can get some challenges done, because if I do /C, you'll see that I need 2 more hard challenges. I have 64 slime balls right here, so I can do slime ball challenge, boom, completed. And then I can also do the place 50 island levels worth of stone brick on your island. You have to be standing within 35 blocks of all required items. So I'm gonna go down here, and I can probably do that one real fast, real nice and fast. Boom. There we go. Okay, so that gave me 320 more stone brick. Okay, cool. So what is all of these? So there's the one with the hoppers and redstone that we had before. There's the netherrack, and I have the empty map, compass, and clock all set to go, and the gas tier. I just need the netherrack and soul sand. Then down here, let's see what this is. Wool collector. I need all the colors of wool. I need all the stained glass panes. Okay. I need a lot of everything. 1 golden carrot, 1 golden apple, a lot of cactus, a lot of pumpkins, a lot of carrots. I'm gonna need some more potatoes, probably some more wheat, good amount of sugar, or it'll probably want the sugar, like the stuff that you use for baking this cake here, not the sugar cane for some reason. And then melon slices, and then top chef. I gotta make all these weird stuff. Pumpkin pie. Okay, so it's just gonna be like trying to bake all this different stuff. Oh my gosh, I have to collect all the music discs? Wait, what? How am I gonna do that? How do I collect all the music discs? Am I gonna have to do all the special like stuff for the skeleton shooting the creeper or whatever? I don't know, we'll figure that out. Let's see. Requires following 50 emeralds. I need 50 emeralds. Dang, that's gonna be expensive. Get an island level of 1,000, and then there's nothing here. That's just a blank spot. It only gives you 1 diamond for getting to island level 1,000? Goodness gracious, that's a crappy deal. But, I mean, I already have 5 of my 50 emeralds right there, so that's pretty good. But those master challenges, those are gonna take a while. But I had the slime here. This isn't actually spawning anything, though. So, what I'm actually going to be building in this episode is going to be, oh my gosh, how long are they going to be in there with that snowman? Whatever. Anyway, so, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to first build up this wall, and it's going to be the same dimensions that I made that, Pigmen grinder thing of in V3 that I had just finished in like the last episode I had on there before it reset. And so that's how that goes. And then, so this will be good. And I'll have all the little grinder things set up. And this will be fantastic. So, whoa, what the heck? Let's see. What? Did he just pop up in the... I think I just saw him in the corner. My sounds aren't up very loud. It's kind of bothering me. Let's go through. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'll just be placing all of the stone bricks all the way around so I can get a nice bordered shape, because clay, even though clay looks nice, and I really like the way clay looks for building stuff, as you could tell, because I started using that a lot at the end of V3. Clay isn't really a thing that's really in a shop anymore. It's kind of one of those things that you're going to have to craft each time, and it's going to be kind of obnoxious to get like a cyan stained clay color. So I'm going to want this 2 blocks below this. So I'm going to ding, ding, and then go all the way around. And I was recently talking in TeamSpeak to Bobo and Potato, and so now I have this Elmo's World song stuck in my head because we were just singing random songs. It was quite an interesting conversation. But anyway, let's go through this. I'm gonna make it like a nice little bordered thing so it looks like it's little windows. And eventually, when I make a hallway here of like stuff, and you can just like walk through in between them, I'm gonna make it towards windows, but it's completely pitch black in here, so you wouldn't be able to see anything unless you have your gamma up like I do, I guess, or something like that. And then a mode where I can turn it on, and that will stop the spawners, like do those little lava lever dispenser things eventually, like how Mumbo, when he made his Blaze Farm design, how he has those little lava lights. I'll do something like that. That'll be cool. Okay, so now that we got this basic design, so it should fall underneath them, so that's good. Then let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so we're gonna have this be 7, and I'm just gonna need a lot of signs. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? I miscounted out the first one. 4, 5, 6, 7. And so then we stop there, so we have a 3-block gap that'll then funnel down into one thing and then fall all the way down. And I'm thinking for this, I'm going to want it to where there's 2 different modes eventually, where there's one where they just fall to their death at the beginning, and then there's another one where I can put out some pistons, and there's a spot for killing them with XP stuff. So I'll set that up probably in a future episode, or maybe in between a future episode. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I do have a little bit of a limited time right now, so I'm just trying to get this done as fast as possible to be able to have another build, another episode for the Skyblock series, because I want to make sure that I got an episode basically every other day now at this point, because the Pulse SMP is kind of dying down a little bit. Getting more active with this. Oh, someone just bought VIP. Cool. Let's type in a nice little congrats. And alright, so let's go through. And there we go. So who is that? Blade123 665 just bought it. Cool. Nice. Okay. He's not on yet. That's funny. So everyone's telling congrats to someone that's not even online. That's hilarious. He'll probably log on in just a minute, but whatever. Anyway, so I'm not sure if I want to do one of those things where I do it as a speed build, or if I just cut and then have it in the future of it. I think I'm going to do a speed build for this one, because I don't want to be super boring, because it is late at night, so I'm not going to be all like crazy and yelling and stuff. But anyway, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this so far. Oh, wait, who is that? Oh, it's Sug. He has a little snowman pet. Cool. Hi. Alright, so the snowman pet has a trail behind it. That's interesting. Anyway, so I'm going to do a speed build for the rest of this, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far, and I will see you when I get closer to finishing it. Peace out. Bye. to the talking part off the little speed build bit that we had for a little bit there. So I'm going to kind of explain my thought process behind this so that you guys kind of know what's going on, so you guys can kind of get a feel for what I'm doing. I'm doing the same basic spawning room design thing here. I could actually turn this on right now and they would start spawning right here, but I'm not sure I really want that necessarily right now. And I believe that when it... Here, if I do this, just test spawner spider. Will they spawn? No, I don't believe they will spawn when it's on mushroom. So if I do, like, spawner skeleton, or skeleton, or spawner zombie or anything, they won't spawn. But if I switch this island to one of the other biomes, like, one of the biomes where it's not obnoxious all the time, because hostile mobs spawning on an island are really extremely annoying when there's a lot of them, because I haven't lit up this island at all, and there is a lot of spots for them to spawn, so it makes this really annoying to do. So if I do like spawner pig zombie, oh, so it will spawn these guys. Okay, that's interesting. So I can set this up with a zombie pigman to spawn on a mushroom island. So that's just a good thing to keep in mind. I didn't know that was actually possible. Cool. So it's just a nice little test there. So anyway, the basic idea behind this is right here. They fall down here, and that falls to their death and kills them. But eventually I'll have some sort of piston system. And this isn't a really good view. But if I wanted XP from them, I could block up this, and eventually I can get that to where that's more automated. And I probably should actually put it down on the bottom half of the block. This is kind of why we place it and then test it before we actually have a bunch of stuff dropping down here trying to kill us while we're trying to get XP and stuff, so that we can test out all the little bugs and kinks with it and stuff. But then eventually I'll probably, like, what I could do instead of this is I could just have it where instead of having the slabs on the outside, I could just have the slabs in here also, like do a little 3x3 thing like that, and then I could hit them like that right here, and it should be a good little spot to hit them from. So that should work as well. And I can just mine out this, so it's easier to get to them and attack them. So that'll work just like that. And then I can eventually, once I have money to, have hoppers underneath here, which would be 90,000, which is really expensive. But eventually have hoppers underneath here where it catches the drops and stuff. But for now I can just use it as an XP farm, so I can enchant all my tools and stuff and get to harvesting crops and stuff like that faster with that. So let's do it up by 2s at a time because that's faster. There we go. Let's go. Oh, what the heck? Let's actually check. I'm checking on my other screen to see. So that guy down there has like, oh whoa! I just hit my mouse and it just spun all weird. But he has like 3.5 stacks of cactus on him, and I just went and sold some. Because as you noticed, I had... Oh, wait, not bow top. I just wanted to do /bow. As you noticed, I had more money than before. So I had 3,600 now, and I only had like 800 or 2,000 or something before. And then I also spent like half of my money on getting some of those slime balls. Because I got 9 for free from Potato. I got 24 from Kits. And then I got the rest from Spawn Shop for 500 for every 5. So that took out a good chunk of my money. So that was like half my money gone that I was saving up for. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And so, so I spent like half of my money on that stuff, and then I'm probably gonna save up. I'm planning on getting a hopper so that the cactus thing can work. But I might do the soul sand netherrack thing before that. I'm not really sure. I haven't really decided at this point. Once this thing gets going and I get gold and stuff, I'll get my island level up there, And also another thing to keep in mind, since for all that I've been building, I've been doing this as a solo, building this by myself type thing with my second account, which is still technically me, so it's still technically solo. But if you do island info, will it show it? Here, I can just do /island, because island info was the old command, or it was SB info. It says there's 3 members, so I actually have Wholesome Muffin on here now, which is my IRL friend, who, he's been causing a little bit of trouble recently, but whatever. Oh, Pigmen just fell down and died. Cool. So this does kill him on impact. That's good to know. But, anyway, so I was talking to him on TeamSpeak earlier today, and so made some sort of agreement thing, because on the V2 when we were on an island together, it was fun whenever we do a Skype call, but outside of that, since everything was about battle top more than island level and challenges, everyone was very extremely greedy on their, and they would like hoard money, and so we never got, like, I always invested all my money and he'd always spend, or no, he wouldn't spend it, he would always hold on to it, and he'd have like, he was like battle top 3 for a while there, but I mean, like, and so we made some sort of agreement thing where we were gonna like share all the money and work on getting the island level the highest, and we both have to contribute to that. So he's gonna help me build stuff, like he's gonna help me with off-screen stuff, and eventually once he gets a mic, because he got a Blue Yeti, the same kind of mic that I had, but he got like a crappy one, like it didn't end up working very well. And so after a week of having it, it started making a really loud beeping sound, and he had to send it back because he couldn't fix it. And so he was going to get a different type of mic, and then he might do YouTube, might not, but we'll do some sort of co-op episodes in the future as well, which I'll also have these solo ones, because I mean he has normal public school hour stuff, so he won't be on all the time that I will. So I'll still have, even if he does do his own YouTube thing, I'll have more episodes and stuff, because obviously, 1, I started first, and 2, it's like, I'll be on more, but that's how that goes. So he's added to my island now, so if I do the island info and I scroll over that and you see that there's 3 people, that's why that's there. So I just wanted you guys to know that. I did that like literally maybe 20 minutes before I started this video. So it's a very recent change in that, but so far he hasn't done anything yet, so it's still, like, he hasn't contributed to anything yet, so I've still done everything on the island. Nothing really dramatic has changed besides that, but yeah. Does the snow go away with this water, even though it's not really technically snow? It's like snowman pet snow, which doesn't really count as snow, because, like, if I break it with a shovel, it won't drop snowballs, because it's not actually there. It's just, like, one of those imaging things. I think is just like a pet glitch or something like that. I don't know. Or to make it look more like an actual snowman. I'm not sure. But it should get rid of all that, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna drown all those guys to death. Well, those guys are gonna be down there, and I'm gonna have to go down there and smack the crap out of them and get some XP from that. But, let's make some signs real fast. I have some wood somewhere. Chop down a bunch of trees. What? Are you still in there? Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's go to the E workbench. And let's do a lot of, signs. There. Oh, well, I done goofed up there. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's do this. And then that's not enough planks to do the rest of those. But I should have more planks somewhere else as well. Oh, there's more signs. There's another stick. That's always helpful. Let's see. Sand, bone mill, more sand and cobblestone. Oh, here's all the wood. I was looking for that. E-workbench. Okay. So I'm gonna do the rest of this in a big thing, and that should be more than enough for now. And if I need more, then I have it in my inventory and I have access to E-workbench, so I could just make it over there. So this should start working now. So once I get this stuff going, so like once Cameron and I are both, or Cameron is Wholesome Muffin, in case you guys didn't know that. once we get working on the island level stuff, we'll be making more money and spending it more on the island instead of just hoarding it all and stuff. So so we'll also have twice as the amount of kits because he's also elite on the server. So we'll get sand and dirt and grass and all that stuff faster. He doesn't have the spawner kit or the Skylord kit, obviously, because he's an elite, not a Skylord, so he can't get the Skylord kit or the spawner kit. But he has everything besides that. So if I do /kit, which I don't think I have any kits right now, yeah, except for kit staff and kit starter, and those don't really count. But so he has VIP, elite, premium kits, and then I also have Skylord and spawner on top of all the same ones that he has. So we'll be getting almost twice as much stuff, except for the Skylord stuff, which there is a lot of stuff in Skylord and spawner, but I mean, it's still more stuff than we'd be getting before, so it should be good and productive. And I mean, honestly, if it doesn't work out, then we just kick him from the island, like, duh. That's how that goes. So let's see, where's the buckets? There we go. Let's get that. And there we go. Alright, so then we set up these ones. And there. Okay, and then I'm glad I found this trick with the water bucket where you don't have to go back here to where the water source is supposed to be, like that, because it's just easier to pick it up, set it down, 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 and boom, you're done. Okay, so then I'm gonna do this on this side, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm actually gonna have one extra sign which works out perfectly for what I'm trying to do. So yeah, it's gonna be great, and then I could maybe use this extra sign to label the snowman or something. I don't know, something like that. But there we go. So I'm just gonna need to lay down this water bucket, and this water bucket. And I can pick this up, this up. All right, and then do the same thing on the other side. And they should fall down to their death. Or actually, no, it falls down to one heart. Or one hit, or something like that. But, then what I'm going to do is use these sides over here and fill all of these in with stone slabs so that it... Oh, crap. That sucks. Let's do that. There we go. I'm going to fill it all the way in with stone slabs all the way around. Let's do the little place button. There we go. Okay, cool. We can do this. Okay, there we go. Do this, click that. And there we go. That one's covered in. And I'm going to do that all the way around real fast. And then, after that, literally, all we're going to have to do is just be saving up money from harvesting crops and just playing on the server, AFKing, that kind of stuff, to get as many crops as we can. And then with that money from the crops and stuff, we'll be using that mainly on hoppers at the start, because we got to get places for these guys to land and to pick up their drops. Oh wow, that just removed everything I just placed. But anyway, this should be working, so I'm gonna go back into little speed build mode, fill up the rest of this, get it to where it's all nice and polished up to where everything works all good, and then at the end I'll test it out, see how many guys are falling down, maybe get some XP, and then I'll probably end off the episode there. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it so far, and I will see you on the other side, I guess. Anyway, I'll see you guys after I do the speed build part. as you guys saw in that nice little short little clip of the speed build thing. And Bobo's over here trying to hide from me and be all sneaky, and I see him right there. Hi. But anyway, the spawner's been spawning while I was building that all up. So there is a bunch of pigmen down here that are 1 and 2 hit, so I can just go through and punch. Oh geez, these guys are feisty. They can hit pretty far through the walls because they're glitching out. But anyway, I can go through with either a sword, or I can punch them with my fist like this and get some good XP. But I'm not going to get too close to them because these guys hit pretty hard. So what I could end up doing is making it adjusting the slabs a little bit so they can't hit you as much, that kind of stuff. But I mean, if you get close like this, they can hit you. Whoa, they double hit. It's kind of like a windmill in COD Zombies. But anyway, yeah, so that's about it. I got this nice little XP farm for now, and it will turn into a mob drop farm in probably before too long, before these guys build up all crazy amounts. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. I got the first grinder done. I'm going to be doing several more of these type things and different kind of grinders. And Bobo, I can see on my other screen, is down there in front of my other guy's face, because all I see is his derpy face on my other screen. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode with featuring the snowman and Bobo and Potato at the beginning. And then got the grinder throughout with a bunch of speed builds. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and peace out. Bye.
I don't think you understand, I'm a beast, and there ain't no one going harder than me. So if you hating on me, I just let it be. You ain't worth my time for me to even say the least. Why? Cause I'm a beast. I said I'm a beast, and there ain't no one going harder